I'm Robin Smith at the Fifth International Vatican Conference, and with us today is Joe Perry, the lead guitarist and Grammy-winning songwriter and co-founder of the American rock and roll band Aerosmith. We are so excited to have you with us today. Welcome.
Well, thanks. I'm honored to be here.
So, in scientific discovery, you have to really think out of the box. You have to be creative and improvise along the way. Do you find similarities with making music?
Yes, I do. And again, my conversations with Rudy Tanzi, really filled in a lot of the answers to the questions I had about that. And with any kind of research or trying to write a new song, there's always the other element, like there are other pressures to create, and it depends on where you are in your career. If you're actually making a living from it, there's that thing creeping up in there, and you want to go commercial, or if like Rudy has said, you have to put things in a certain way so that you can write a paper and it'll be accepted, so that people will listen to what you're doing. And so just the fact that those kind of things are like kind of sitting on your shoulder are similar. So you have to kind of get rid of that. I call it leaving your ego at the door, or leaving the bills at the door, or whatever, and really just cutting loose. And you have to go down into a place that's where you're not afraid to go outside of the box. You don't have to sit there and go, well, I have to write a good song, or I have to discover this, or I have to make progress that I can show people, or else I'm going to lose funding, or whatever. And I think that those are the pressures that you have to deal with to get to the place where you can feel free again and go and cut loose outside of the box.
Yeah, and it's so interesting too. When you look at music and medicine, things have evolved so much over the last 50 years. I mean, who would have thought in the 60s that psychedelics and marijuana would actually have medicinal properties? And today they're using these for anxiety and depression and pain. Are you surprised to find that music also is shown to have an impact on health?
Not at all. And I think that they're going to discover in the scientific process that music has a lot more power than it does, just as they will with homeopathic medicine and plants and different elements that have been put on the earth by nature to help fight and combat certain ailments, if you want to just there's a lot more things. I mean, but so no, it doesn't surprise me. I think that the reason why those particular medicines, it's more been a political and a social thing that have kept them off the pharmacist's shelf, let's say. I don't know. I can't remember the last time my family doctor started well, I can now because things have come a long way, but I remember all through my youth, no one asked me what my diet was when I was talking about how I was feeling. And I think that diet has a big part of what makes up your health and feeling and well-being. And so those just like everything else, I mean, alcohol is hands down accepted all over the world, and it's also been shown to be one of the most harmful things you can ingest. But it's also an incredible medicine. So no, it doesn't surprise me at all. I'm just glad that the doors are starting to open up and see not just those medicines, but whatever else is going on in those rainforests. There's got to be all kinds of things that we haven't found yet that can certainly help better our lives.
Well, we're certainly learning more every single day about integrative medicine and sort of the importance of the mind, body, and the soul. So it's an exciting time to be in medicine in many ways. So, we talked a little bit earlier about the brain, and we talked about different parts of the brain when you're listening to music, making music. Do you feel like there's a difference in whether you're actually playing versus creating music? And
I don't know, when I saw that question, and it's been I don't know, bounced around in different ways, and I just read an article about how actually singing and playing music can be a benefit for Alzheimer's. And one of my first questions to Rudy, because one of the other things is that learning a new discipline, or learning a new art, or learning something new is one of the things that can help Alzheimer's, and maybe slow it down. I don't know if it's a cure, but anything that can help people that have that illness. I think that I don't know. So there's two things. I mean, just singing and playing a song that someone else has written and just learning it, I guess that would have the same kind of benefit to some point as actually trying to write a new song or learn how to play the piano. But I think that on either level, it's a. I mean, I know when I wake up in the morning and I put something on, I know what song to put on. It's going to put me in a better space, and there it is.
well, you certainly are a legend, and we appreciate your making time to be with us today, share your thoughts, and just want to say thank you.
Well, thanks a lot for having me. It's great to know that I'm just really glad to know that people are going to be out there listening, and I'm really proud to have met Rudy's acquaintance. He's an incredible guy, because he does walk the line with. I mean, I didn't even know that he played the keyboards. He said he played harmonica, and then when I found out a month later he played the Hammond organ, I said, well, let's get down in my basement and start playing. It was he's a really fascinating and amazing guy. I'm really happy to know him. So anyway, but it opened a lot of doors for me too.
Great. Thank
And
you.
I'm here. Thanks.
Thank you.